side joint, you're gonna be rolling your back, specifically your thoracic spine. So you're gonna put your femoral behind you. And you're gonna start with just some light rolling. And you wanna make sure that we're not rolling your lower back. We're rolling your thoracic spine. That's the part of your spine that is where your ribs are. So once you get close to coming off your ribs, that's as far as you go, that's enough. And again, we're gonna sort of shift back and forth and roll through that meaty part of your back. So I'm actually rolling again from side to side. Good, and once you get just that sort of light roll all the way down your back, you're going to start by bridging up. I'm gonna put my hands in. So instead of having my hands out to the side like that 1980s crunch position, I'm gonna put my hand and elbows forward. So I'm gonna bridge up and then I'm just gonna roll and extend back over the foam roller. So the foam roller is staying stationary, I'm extending over it. Then I'm going to click up a little higher. So I'm imagining that I'm going up one vertebrae. So that's, you don't have to know what that measurement is, but you're just kind of like one click. And then again, bridge up. And then I'm extending over the foam roller. See that it's staying stationary as I'm going. And again, one click down, bridge, extend over. And maybe one more. You're gonna get to the point where you know, okay, that's probably as far as I can go. I think I got one more in me, let's see. And again, bridge, and then extend back.
While Rachel's working through this, we want to make sure that we say she's keeping that good bridge right here while she extends. And you'll know if you're getting too low because your back will start arching. And you also get to the point where you're too high where you can't, like you bridge and there's no movement there.
Yeah, like I found it. Good. So from here, we're gonna do some reach over and under. So you're gonna put your foam roller to the side, and then you're gonna come onto all fours. So my shoulder, and my wrist rather, is right underneath my shoulder, and my knee is right underneath my hip. I'm gonna sort of thread the needle here. So I'm taking my hand, and I'm gonna take my shoulder all the way down toward the floor. I'm sort of stretching through my back here. I can feel a stretch. And then I'm gonna reach all the way up and try to see, twisting to see how far I can take my hand up. I'm gonna do that a couple times. All the way through. This one's good. I imagine that a lot of us aren't doing this with any sort of frequency. So it actually feels really good to get some movement here. Good, I'm gonna do one more and then I'm gonna switch sides. Perfect, and switch. And you can see from this side, I'm threading my body through and I'm trying to put my shoulder down. And then I'm reaching and extending all the way up to the ceiling. I'm getting some really good clicks on my back. That's like my favorite. Let's do one more over here. And then I'll put my hand back down, and we're gonna come into cat-cow. And so I'm gonna start moving through my spine. I'm gonna take my pelvis down toward the floor, and I'm gonna extend my back up just as far as I can. This is like that angry cat position, like when you do something they don't like and they get mad at you. So I'm really pushing the floor away and opening up my back. I'm even imagining that I'm opening up the little spaces between my vertebrae. And then I'm gonna drop my pelvis down and push my belly down toward the floor, and I'm taking my chest, in my mind, I'm taking my chest more forward than my arms. I don't know if I have enough mobility for that, but I'm trying that. And then I'm gonna again come back into my angry cat position. I'm really pressing away. And then again, dropping my belly down toward the floor and pushing my chest forward. And you can see that I'm trying to flex my entire spine here. And one more. Down into cow. Good. Take your hands and walk them out just a little bit. We're gonna turn our toes under. We're gonna do one more downward facing dog today. And so I'm just pushing my chest down toward the floor and sort of opening through the front line of my body. I'm thinking about getting really open in my chest here. I'm gonna come forward. So I'm in a plank, and then I'm slowly gonna lower myself all the way down toward the floor. Good thing we did those push-ups and warmed up. I'm gonna put my toes down on the mat, and then I'm gonna slide my arms back just a little bit, because I'm gonna start peeling my chest off the mat. And so I wanna really start working into this little cobra pose here. Trying to get a little higher. I'm gonna lower all the way down toward the floor, and I'm gonna do that a couple of times. I'm just gonna push myself all the way up. Little back extensions here. Sometimes when my back hurts me at work, I just lay down on the floor and do this. It's really beneficial. And then we're gonna do one more. But this time I want you to let your hips sort of sag down toward the floor. So I got a little lazy in my low back, and I'm just letting my hips sag down toward the floor. Now I didn't let my shoulders sag next to my ears. I let my hips sag down toward the floor. So I'm still keeping my chest nice and high. Good. Maybe a little extended child's pose here too. Just for good measure, pull in just a little bit on the mat to stretch everything out.